Hey guys, once again, welcome back to my channel. So if you watched my previous video of the air dry clay and maybe you didn't have the materials or you didn't feel like getting your hands kind of dirty and you're just like, nah miss, that ain't it, and you don't feel like making a really cool chess set or all kinds of things, then that's fine. I have an alternative assignment. So if you'd like instead to draw your own comic, by all means, go right ahead. So to start, you're going to need a piece of paper and you're going to need obviously something to draw with. I recommend just a pencil to start. And then I would like you to ink these comics. It'll make it much easier to read them. But also if you want to add color, go for it, especially if you have colors on hand. If you don't have colors on hand, don't worry about it, okay? I just want to see that you have drawn the comic with a pencil and that you've inked all of your lines with a pen. If you're like, what does inking mean? I just mean go over your pencil lines with a pen, okay? All right, so next we're going to start by drawing our panels. We're going to take a pencil and I just used my ID to trace. I traced my ID to draw a bunch of little boxes on my paper. But for your assignment, I'd like you to cover one whole page with panels, okay? So find a piece of paper and then draw panels on top. Your panels can be large if you'd like. I just ask that you try to fill in those large panels with lots of details. I would hate to see one giant square with like a tiny little stick figure in the middle. Like, come on guys. Before I drew this, I went ahead and I started by planning my comic. So I decided to do a comic about my life in quarantine, basically, and this is my plan. So I haven't actually drawn the whole comic yet. I just went ahead and planned everything out. And I did a quick just stick figure sketch, basically. I wanted to get all my ideas out on the page before I actually sit down and draw the real thing. So now I know how many panels I need, I know what my characters look like, I know what the backgrounds are, I know what time of day it is in the setting, and I know the general layout of the story. When you're planning your stories, it's a good idea to have just a basic story arc of beginning, middle, and end. Okay, so usually it's like introducing your characters, there's some kind of problem or interesting thing that happens, and then what happens as a result of the problem or whatever, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and finish drawing my panels, and then I'll talk to you a little bit about what I'm drawing. Okay, so I have my panels on the paper that I traced with my ID. I went ahead and I gave it a title, and then I put my name on it there. So right now I'm just numbering off my days because this is going to go through day 1 to 100. And then I'm going to start drawing my character and all the wacky things that's going to happen. So looking at my notes, I've gone through each panel and I've redone it. I basically just added in more detail and drew it how I actually imagined it. So at this point, all that's left to do is ink it. So I'm going to go over it with a pen and then I'll show you guys the final product. Okay, so I inked it and it is looking good. The only thing now is you see how you can still see some of the pencil marks from before, especially on the letters. I kind of recentered some of those. So the important thing to do, the last step, is you want to make sure to erase all of the pencil. Okay, so don't worry, make sure that the ink is dry, obviously, otherwise it's going to smear. So once the ink is dry, go ahead and erase all the pencil marks and you'll be left with just the ink drawing. Okay guys, I am done with my comic and I gotta say, she is looking snatched. I went ahead and colored it in after I erased all the pencil marks, and I think now it's time for a little dramatic reading, so here we go. 100 Days of Quarantine by Katie Potts. Day 1. It's the end of the world. Haha, cool. See you when it's over. This is kinda nice. Day 5.
I'm so bored. Day 14. I really miss my friends. Day 20. When was the last time I took a shower? Who cares? Day 40. Day 75. Teehee! Miss Angelsoft, that is highly inappropriate. I met some new people. Day 87. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Day 99. Sorry, little guy. You're gonna have to fend for yourself. Ran out of cat food. Day 100. Hey, quarantine's over, dude. Dude. The end.
I'm really excited to see what you guys create. Remember, you need to fill an entire page with panels. I want a clear beginning, middle, and end. And your comic needs to be penciled, inked, and that's it. But if you'd like to color it, I highly recommend it. It might help out in case you're missing some points in some of those other areas. So coloring is encouraged, but not required. So yeah, until next time.